It's not been the best of starts for Keith Burkinshaw. 1 defeat and 1 draw. Ardil is injured. One of his strikers, Alan Brazil, out with injury also. And to add to his problems, a verbal battle with striker Steve Archibald over his attitude to the game. Archibald has now asked for a transfer. It seems likely to be granted, and there's certainly no place for him in this side. But this is the Tottenham team. It means, of course, the main striking pair are now Garth Crooks and Mark Falco. Glenn Hoddle was doubtful yesterday with a calf strain, but he's been past fit. And the side also includes 2 signings from the summer, former Coventry fullback Danny Thomas and the central defender Gary Stevens from Brighton. West Ham had their share of injury problems during pre-season, but now pretty well at full strength, particularly now that Trevor Brooking has passed a test today on a niggling hamstring strain. They also have a player signed from Coventry this summer, Steve Whighton, who'll be playing on the right side of midfield, and defender Steve Walford, who started his pro career here at White Hart Lane with just 2 appearances. The referee is John Hunting of Leicester, in his last season on the list at the age of 48. Spurs get us away in really blustering conditions here at White Hart Lane, attacking the goal to our left, and in fact at the moment playing almost into the teeth of a gale, the Spurs. West Ham in a strip of claret and blue with that new broad band of light blue across the chest, a new strip. I suppose a lot of the older people will say there wasn't much wrong with the old one. But it's a free kick. Hoddle taking it, caught on the breeze, and a good jump there by Gary Stevens, and Mabbutt on the turn, and an early stumble there for West Ham that certainly gave Mabbutt a free shot at goal. Again, Stevens beating Swindlehurst in the air, but Stewart planting it forward again towards Cotty, who's not got many inches to help him in those sort of aerial battles. Roberts again for Tottenham. Crooks across there, Martin getting the boot in the best sense of the word, but then firing the ball into touch for a Tottenham throw. And a chance for Danny Thomas to show us whether he's got a reasonable long throw as Hoddle makes a run into the box. Falco's there, Crooks and Mabbutt also. Played short in the end to Hoddle. Back again to Thomas. So a bad cross in there towards Crooks. And in the end, a ricochet, and Stewart and Fox for a moment looked as though they might be at odds. In the end, it all came right for West Ham, but there was a crazy ricochet that very nearly fell Tottenham's way. Stewart, first in again for West Ham. One in the air by Devonshire for Cotty. And Roberts conceding the corner. West Ham's first. Which Devonshire will take. Martin's up and Bond's also up. Galvin Martin, who scored last weekend against Birmingham City in West Ham's 4-0 win. Devonshire with the corner. Played wide towards Martin in point of fact. Just got the touch. And a goal by Whighton. 1-0 West Ham. Well, that brings plenty of delight to the West Ham fans as Devonshire's corner comes floating in. Knocked on there for Steve Whighton. What a good shot on the turn. Like a whiplash there beyond Clemence. And West Ham going to the lead 1-0. Just about 10 minutes gone. Perryman. Thomas. Perryman for Roberts, and a foul that time by Whighton on the Spurs captain. Thomas. Justin again, and Falco was going for it. That was a very good header away by Martin under a lot of pressure from Mark Falco. Stevens. Crooks chased away there by Billy Bonds, and a goal kick good. Billy Bonds, who is 37 this month. I must say, if you saw him on a training ground as well as on a pitch, for his enthusiasm and indeed his stamina as well, you'd think he's more likely 17 than 37. Remarkably professional. Trying to force the ball through towards Pike, but here comes Spurs with Galvin, and a good cross in there towards Hoddle. That's where Galvin is so menacing. He found space there, he whipped it in with the left foot, a natural left footer, and Hoddle leading it on the half volley. It's a goal kick. Swindlehurst judging it well, finding Cotty. Well beaten in the end by Galvin. He's got Hughton down the left for him. Cut out by Stewart. It falls for Roberts. Takes a bit of stopping when he gets his sights set on a goal. Bounces for Hoddle. Defending well against him there, but Hughton looking for that little bit of pace, puts it wide of Brooking for Roberts again. Again Roberts going through, and a shot, and it wasn't far off. Well, maybe a yard and a half. Again Roberts there, but that time caught a little off balance. The need is for Thomas to get his header in, but there was a little shove in the back on the West Ham player. It's going to be a free kick for West Ham, which Brooking will take. For Cotty, back again for Brooking. Little dummy there, gave himself a yard. Warford now, and he wasn't far off the mark himself. What a good game this is developing into now, with both sides prepared to take shots from way outside the box. Warford, in fact, who got the winner against Everton on Monday, seeking to repeat it there. Crooks. Hughton getting the better of Whitman. And again, he's got Galvin away on his left. Galvin's cross. Oh, and a header that went wide by Crooks. And the amount of time and space that they left him there will cause, I would have thought, an on-pitch inquest in that West Ham defence. Hughton favouring a shorter haircut this season. Swindlehurst up. The nod goes to Hoddle. Falco versus Martin. Two big boisterous characters. And Falco finds his man, Andy Thomas. Rather Garth Crooks, and now Galvin, and a deep one there towards Mark Falco, played back again for Perryman. Plenty of Spurs are up, including Roberts again, and just wide of the goal again as Spurs come forward, bringing their defenders into it well, and mostly it seems to be Graham Roberts. Perryman had a part in it as well. The ball to Roberts, forced wide. The shot wasn't a bad one. West Ham throw. Ray Stewart will take it. Brooking. Whighton. Deep towards Swindlehurst. Nodded in again towards Cotty, who sneaks in on that sort of ball. Former Crystal Palace and Derby County man, Dave Swindlehurst. Possibly a chance here for West Ham. 2 against 2. He's got Cotty away on his right, and Cotty now at least should get a shot on target. Oh my goodness, and Clemence nearly let it go through. Suddenly when Roberts lost the ball, they were in trouble. Played off nicely there by Devonshire for Cotty, and a moment of heart flutter there from Ray Clemence. Galvin again. Challenge by Stewart was strong, but Galvin stuck to his job. Martin was there to head it away for West Ham. Thomas now for Perryman. Well, West Ham is certainly learning a lot about the art of defending in this first half, with 10 minutes of the first half remaining, as Whighton now takes it up. A sporadic West Ham attack. And he's stopped in the end by Stevens. Bonds for West Ham. Good shot, and a tremendous shot it turned out to be, caught on the wing, which might have confused Parks a little bit. He just got a touch at the end for the corner, but a tremendous raking drive there from Gary Stevens. Just the touch there that you saw from Phil Parks, and that means a corner. In fact, it's the Spurs defenders, Roberts and Stevens, who probably look more dangerous with their shots than anybody. Galvin with the corner. Mabbutt's in there, Roberts is in there too, Falco's in there, the fist of Parks gets it away. Devonshire. Thomas back to Clemence. They made good progress down the left, now seeking to do the same down the right. Danny Thomas just behind him, and straight into the keeper's arms, and a good bit of tracking too by Ray Stewart, who'd gone right that side of the field to keep close tabs on Tony Galvin. Swindlehurst, Hughton away. Didn't quite get the header he wanted. It falls for Falco, and now for Crooks. Devonshire does well. Cotty. Simple ball again for Bonds. Now here's Swindlehurst, a quick look around to see what might be on. Guiding it now for Stewart. Played on now, this time for Cotty. But Stevens again has gone with him. Now can Cotty get it across? That's a good little cross by him. And another goal by Swindlehurst this time. Spurs caught out badly. And Cotty's persistence and a lovely little cross rammed home by David Swindlehurst. Sheer persistence here. It looked as though Stevens might have got the better of him. He stumbled, a delightful cross. Spurs caught out there, and a tremendous shot there in by Dave Swindlehurst. 2-0 to West Ham. And that after Spurs had so much of the first half. Really dominated it territorially, but West Ham have struck impressively on two occasions. First Whighton, and now Swindlehurst. Galvin. I can tell you joy of it all here at the moment at White Hart Lane. Whighton again. So far, so good for West Ham this season, coming here with 2 wins out of 2. And then after a pretty disastrous, in terms of results, a pretty disastrous pre-season. Obviously learned the lessons of 1 or 2 defeats there. And now I've left Spurs with an awful lot of work to do. Looking. Devonshire, 3 minutes of the first half left. Falco. For Hoddle. And now for Galvin. Oh, tipped away somehow by Parks. It seemed for a moment he may have been deceived by the wind and the ball moving a fraction from Galvin's shot. Quick readjustment and he flipped it over for another corner. Tottenham's 8th and they're taking off Hoddle. That's bad news for Spurs. His left calf muscle had troubled him yesterday. It has stiffened up after training, but he thought after treatment he'd be okay, but obviously he's feeling a certain amount of discomfort. He's off, and defender Paul Miller is on. Two minutes of the first half left. Spurs desperate to get back in this one before half-time. Swindlehurst chance of making a clearance, or at least finding Alan Devonshire. Played in again for Brooking, letting it run. Oh, but he let it run too far, and as Perryman went on, Brooking caught him, and it's another free kick. Sort of position, really, where they would want Hoddle, and now Roberts is getting involved with Stewart, who wouldn't release the ball quickly enough, and Roberts wanted to take it into his own hands. The frustration of a side 2 down is seen there. This is where they might have expected Hoddle to have a dip. Instead of that, Roberts is laying off to one side, and Bonds is made aware of that, so he'll attack that situation. Played indeed for Graham Roberts. Came off a defender and quite comfortably on the first bounce through to Phil Parks. Last minute of the first half. Totti went for it nicely, and Miller going in, trying to retrieve the situation for Spurs, but Brooking showing all the skills, and Totti getting it back again. A nice advantage played there by the referee. Miller in the end getting it through to Perryman. Oh, the legs were flying there, and Martin was involved, and little Tony Cottee was involved, and Roberts is in there too. And the referee wanting words with Miller. In the last seconds of the half, in the end, a free kick's given to Tottenham, and that looked as though it might get a bit ugly a bit quickly. And the referee decided, oh my word, there's some challenges going in now that are a bit unpleasant. Hughton on Stewart as the whistle goes for half-time, and diplomatically that may just about be right. It'll give chance for everybody to cool down a little bit. And some of those tackles that went in the last couple of minutes were way beyond what you expect from Spurs and West Ham. But the fact remains, it's been a good first half for the visitors, with West Ham leading with the goals from Steve Whighton and Dave Swindlehurst. A half-time score at White Hart Lane. Spurs 0, West Ham United 2. Well, you've got a substitute on for Tottenham. We've also got a substitute referee, I notice. John Hunting, who I noticed was limping just before half-time, hasn't come out for the start of the second half, and one of the linesmen has taken over. And also we hear that Glenn Hoddle has a thigh strain. And in fact, the new referee is David Nevin from Surrey. Thomas. And the free kick given West Ham's way. It's a real crisp and quite chilly afternoon on this perch at any rate. As the sun comes through, as Walford takes a long free kick, Miller's at the other end of it. Brooking trying something on the volley. It might come for an overhead by Clotty. Hughton. Stewart with a good jump. Crooks. Hughton. Whitten tracking there with him. But Hughton did well and got it in. An acrobatic header away. And Perryman! Stewart's header falling for Perryman as he came steaming in on that one. Costing well. There was the header by Stewart. Perryman in fast. But the ball well wide. Goal kick. And Hoddle. No rains, but it pours. With a calf strain yesterday and a thigh strain today. Perryman picking it up, trying to get 1-2 going with Mabbutt for Crooks, and Billy Bonds in the end. Well, a gaping goal there, but his nerve held enough, as it should after all those years of experience, just to touch the ball back. It looked like a 1-2 that might come for something. And in the end it didn't, and Bonds was able to just scoop it back to keeper Parks. Looking, he's got Cotty up there. Now Cotty after this one, and Clemence right out of his goal. And fortunately for him, it went to a Spurs player, and here's Hughton getting round Whitten. Whitten's after him, and took the ball. Good challenge. Stewart now for Swindlehurst. Whitten. Just delayed it long enough to make sure the pass to Devonshire was a good one. Got Walford outside him, but Devonshire might want to go all the way himself. No, it's for Walford now. The little cross coming in, and Cotty! Well, that's about the only attack that West Ham have had in the second half. Spurs, as in the first half, had so much of the play. Still 2 goals down, though. Perryman laying it on again for Galvin. Brought down on the edge of the box by Stewart. It's going to be a free kick. So Perryman, Galvin alongside him. The free kick floated in towards Roberts. Back again there. Thick on once more. They're in trouble now, but Falco couldn't quite get there. It was a good jump by Stevens, who made things happen for Spurs there. And in the end, it's over for the goal kick. It was a good jump by Roberts there. Stevens was in there too. Crooks came in here, and in the end, well, it looked as though it might even have come off Brooking. But Keith Burkinshaw's more worried about what Spurs are going to do now than whether they should have had a corner. Quarter of an hour left. Devonshire. Brooking. Played on again. Cotty's after it. Stevens is after him. Clemence is backtracking. Oh, Cotty turned his man well. My goodness, he did well there and just hadn't got quite what it needed at the finish. And it might come for Whitten again. Oh, and Clemence just about saved it. Their attacks may be few and far between, but every time they have a bit of meaning to them, it seems, so far as West Ham are concerned. A real battle there. And Whitten came in there, and it came off the right boot of Ray Clemence and behind for the corner. Devonshire will take it. Cotty very involved. Really deep one again towards Alvin Martin. Knocked back once more. Spurs get it away as far as Garth Crooks. Not much support for him up there at the moment. Here's Galvin. Thomas is streaking through the left-hand side along with Falco. Here's Falco. Towards Crooks. Crooks. Miller, long-range shot, hit it straight at Devonshire. Intercepted there by Stewart. Played out for Swindlehurst. Only Cotty is up to support him. Devonshire. Brooking calling for it through the middle, and he'll get it. Good pass. Oh, is Brooking going all the way? And a free kick for West Ham. Right on the very edge, says the referee. West Ham looked hopefully towards a penalty, but it must have been touch and go. Well, he won't argue. It's never been his style. But he might have something to say about the free kick. Devonshire looks as though he's the man who's lining up to take it. Devonshire and Brooking, Whighton and Cotty are all there or thereabouts. And Cotty drives it straight at Perryman. Pike played wide for Billy Bonds, but the flag was up for an offside, I suspect against Galvin Martin, who'd gone right forward and hadn't got back quickly enough. Hughton. Towards Roberts, who's staying up there more and more now to try and have an influence around that West Ham penalty area. Right out for Devonshire. Pike didn't control that very well. Oh, and he'll come through for Roberts again. A little touch there, and a great save by Parks from Falco. And again there, this time for Mabbutt to have a shot, blocked by Stewart, and behind for the corner. Great shot by Falco, but a really brilliant save by Phil Parks. Here's the corner. Swung wide again. Stevens to get up as he's done so well. Roberts is right in there once more. It's Brooking who gets it away to Cotty. 1 against 1 here, but now can Cotty get the better of Danny Thomas? He has. Hughton's coming after him, and in the end gets the better of him. Graham Roberts now being played as an out-and-out striker for Tottenham, with Gary Stevens having dropped back again into the back four. Galvin. Played there for Crooks. Jump maybe by Mabbutt, but West Ham again get it away. Thomas. Walford policing him. Still gets a cross in, and a good one too. There's a despairing fist there, and Parks was out of his goal. Mabbutt with the shot. No, the flag was up, the whistle had gone. The goal is disallowed. Roberts protesting to the referee, but it will count for nothing. He whipped in a really good cross there. Now, where was the foul? There. Well, you saw for yourself. It was Falco pulling down the defender and preventing him getting into a position where he might have blocked that shot. So it was a good decision there, and the correct one. Hard though it may be for Tottenham. Oh, he's got past two of them. What a lovely piece of play by Brooking, and Cotty was almost in there. Good defensive work again by Stevens. There's not much of Tony Cotty, but he's a real handful, and Brooking did so well to shadow his way, ghost his way past a couple of defenders there and whip in that cross. 2 minutes left. Devonshire. Played in again for Brooking. As the crowd sing, there's only one Trevor Brooking. Now, can he produce something here? He can. Again, a good potential goal-scoring possibility from a cross there when there really seemed to be no chance of getting the ball in, but he got it there, and he's now got another corner for West Ham. And with so little time left, I would have thought that is just about going to make it safe for West Ham. The Spurs to get to the other end, not once but twice, to save something might well be beyond them now, with a little over a minute left. Devonshire with a long, long corner. A bit of pushing. And a free kick. Just 1 minute left. Perryman. Hughton. And now Galvin. It's a good cross again. His crossing has been pretty good, and that time Walford was quite content to chest it behind for yet another Tottenham corner. Their 14th. Mabbutt there. Marks will need to do some catching again. He just fisted it away. At least it was a claw away, no more than that. And he needed the support of his defenders around him. Miller. And it's all over. And West Ham have won their first 3 games of the season with a 2-0 victory here. Spurs are still looking for their first win, with the goals by Steve Whitton and Dave Swindlehurst in the first half, with a lot of pressure from Spurs, but nothing in the end to show for it. Final score then, it's Tottenham 0, West Ham